Igboai, Igom, Igboai. That is the sound of another crypto holders getting trapped by the bear market narrative. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it is happening and why PULSECHAIN smart money is slowly moving into PULSECHAIN, why everybody else is freezing in fear. Don't go anywhere. Stick to this video. You will hear what I have to say. All right. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time watching me, all I do every single day is I cover entire chart ecosystem. And if you are new here, you find the right place for yourself. Hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel because we are in a journey to hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And this community is growing faster. And now let's go into today's breakdown. All right. Now let's start with the micro environment. All right. The macro environment and everything else that is happening in crypto right now that is connected directly, that is happening to everybody global economy, even if you like it or you don't like it. If Bitcoin move, we move. If Bitcoin doesn't move, we don't move. All right. You have to understand that Federal Reserve is still, they are not hiking interest rates. They are not dropping interest rates. They are slowly monitoring the economy. But the good news is inflation is down. Unlike 2022, inflation was high and a lot of things was going on. All right. Now, why we are getting interesting thing is because inflation is down, which means in a long run, maybe before the Q2 or Q3 of this year, the Federal Reserve, we might see a new Federal Reserve that will come in and lower interest rates, and boom, markets will come back. All right. So my prediction is that we are not going to see a long-term bear market. Bitcoin might drop to 50,000. Deal about Ethereum might drop to 1,002, 1,003, but unlike we are going to see $800 Ethereum or $20,000 Bitcoin like we see in 2022. So that is the good news of crypto today, because you need to be watching Bitcoin dominance and watching Bitcoin in order to make your decision, because I feel that the bear market is not over until it is over. Now let's talk about the bear market trap. All right, the bear market trap is what I call the bear market trap, because this is something that has destroyed many crypto portfolios than any hack or any log pool than in crypto. So it have already destroyed, or when you check your portfolio now, especially if you are somebody that's over invested and you are looking at the coin that you bought at $9,000, value at $1,000. I mean, what kind of log pool can cover that kind of a lose? So that is why I said the bear market trap, whereby you cannot sell, you cannot exist at this level, you cannot take profit, you are just trapped in the middle of the bear market. So the market dips and the news gets negative and social media flyers up and down and people call projects dead projects, and we can't sell off. The price drop further and the more we can't sell off. Now now they always look at the chart. And if you look at the chart, it will look horrible. And most people will call the project, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. I am living here. But let me tell you this thing. Bear market is where everybody have already given up, sell at the bottom. Then the smart money will walk in and started buying it quietly, accumulating it when nobody is paying attention. Then when market turns back again, the price started climbing up. The same people who sold at the bottom will come back, started buying it again at a higher price. They are trapping themselves again. This pattern have repeated itself in crypto several times. So every single cycle in crypto, in history of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana and Hex is always like that. So right now, PULSECHAIN ecosystem is sitting at the exactly zone whereby the bear market trap is now most dangerous phase of it. You can see all influencers on PULSECHAIN ecosystem, they are living. Yesterday, I did, is it today? Yeah, today, I went on space whereby K4R, you all know him, I bet with him. He's living. He said, I'm going to bonk. I'm going to bonk. PULSECHAIN suck. So I say you are capitulating yourself at the bottom. That's exactly what happened in crypto every time. I have seen it time without number. That's why I'm laughing, Today, it's just fun because I have seen this pattern. But you must pay attention. Now, The question you need to be asking yourself is, are you getting trapped, or are you the one trapped in? So you have to ask yourself, are you getting trapped in this bear market, or are you trapped in this one? That is a question you need to ask yourself. All right? Because if you look at what is actually happening inside PULSECHAIN ecosystem right now, because price action and the ecosystem is not, like, if you look at the price action, it's not healthy. Yeah, price is dipping, everything is dipping on PULSECHAin. PULSE is dipping, yes, of course. Hex is dipping, everything is dipping, but you cannot take it personally, because every single crypto is dipping. Everything is getting crushed. If you look at all those layer 2s, they are nowhere to be found. OP, all these less billions of dollars, they are gone. You look at Optos, gone. From $20 to 8 cents. So you have to understand that everything is getting completely destroyed in crypto, and this is normal cycle. All right, this thing is normal cycle. We see this all the time in crypto, and you might say, yes, we have missed the bull cycle. Yes, likewise, everything. You have to understand, in 2021 bull market, SRP was able to manage to hit $1, and it didn't perform very well. Here comes to 2023, 2024, 2025 bull market. SRP hit all the way to $3.5 to even $4 from 3 cents. That is giving you 10x return. So you have to understand how markets work. So what's happening is price collection in a cross-border bear market in crypto environment. All right, and for people with a long-term view, that is a very massive opportunity for them to accumulate PULSECHAin, to accumulate their favorite coin, because this opportunity comes in every 4 years. We saw it in 2022 bear market. We saw it in 2020 before 2021 bull run. So, and one thing you have to understand, that any crypto that fall back the hardest, they didn't perform very well, and people often forget about it. The next cycle, that crypto always move and outperform everything. Now look at it. Last bull market, Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin. And everybody was tripping in on Ethereum, thinking that Ethereum is going to do everything. And then Bitcoin outperformed Ethereum this cycle. It always happened like that. All right, so you have to pay attention to what is happening in crypto. Now and again, let's move to PROVEX. I want to talk about PROVEX. There's something that I want to talk about PROVEX. Now let's talk about PROVEX. You know why? Because I want to give you a different angle, so that today you will understand why I am bullish on PROVEX. You know, when I come to X and I say that PROVEX is going to do a 1000x, people laugh at me. They call me all kind of name. So most people look at PROVEX and think, okay, is another garbage. It's going to go to zero. All right, but in the next bull run, the new money will start flowing into PROVEX into crypto through PROVEX. And one of the questions institutional investors are going to be asking themselves is, how can they put money in crypto? And when they figure out that you can connect your wallet and put money through PROVEX, it's going to bring a lot of adoption to PULSECHAin. So PROVEX will be the answer direct. And in the world of crypto, there have never been a time that we see this kind of technology that have this kind of buy and burn pleasure and all of that. So PROVEX is going to be a game changer for PULSECHAin. All right, the probability of PROVEX is very high. All right, it's not just a feature. It's not about selling point or anything. But I'm just telling you that it's going to survive the long term, and it's going to left a lot of people behind. All right. So PROVEX is an inside Richard Heart ecosystem. It's not just a side project. It's a project that Richard Heart is going to deliver. You know why? Because it's the easiest to pump to 1000s. It's the easiest. I mean, if you look at the tiny supply and the features about PROVEX, you cannot be less bullish on PROVEX. So in the next cycle, start paying attention to PROVEX. And to immediately launch, I want you to start paying attention to PROVEX, because PROVEX is going to change everything. I can tell you for free that is going to change everything. Some people will argue with me and say, oh, Richard Hart, but I told you that crypto is dipping. We have been in bear market for the complete 5 years. No, but for the past 5 years, if you are here and you have made money, come out. I want to see you. Tell me how you make money. All of us have been in a constantly lose, including me and you. So you cannot tell me otherwise. All right. And everyone who saw the bottom at the PULSECHAIN last week and now is watching at the chart, looking and hoping, oh, can this chart go lower? Can this chart lower so that they can feel better? So they can feel better on their decision. And we see you people refreshing all the chart all the time. Every 5 minutes, you are hoping to be validated. You are not. I want to tell you, you are making a financial strategic mistake. And now you are sweating you are sweating and you are hoping for price to come down so you can enter back. But I have a bad news for you that refreshing the chart more than 20 hours a day won't save you for anything. PULSECHAIN is not going to dip like that. All right, that is the bad news for you. All right, so if you sold your PULSECHAIN at 8 cents, sold your HEX below 4 cents, and you are hoping to get back in, I'm sorry to tell you that you might have a hard time getting back in at this level because a lot of people are eating the dip up. A lot of money are sitting there waiting for the more dip, and it's going to shock everybody how fast all this will change in the twinkle of an eye. All right. Now let's talk about Richard Hart. Recently, we saw Richard Hart tweet talking about the next cycle. All right. Let me know if I can bring out Richard Hart so that we see his tweet, so that we can clearly understand what he mean. He blocked me, so I have to search Richard Hart. I hope he come out. Richard. Let me Richard Hart win. Let me know if I can see him. Okay, I see him. Let's see, because he was tweeting and talking about the next bull cycle. It's clearly that he have already missed this one. Is no longer new. All right. So he's talking about the next bull cycle. Of course, he have missed this very one, and that's true. He have missed it. He have completely missed it. All right. He said he talked about how he defeated the security exchange, and how he talked a lot about things here. And what I understand, he said we should focus on the next bull cycle. So Richard Hart have been constantly loud with his message lately, and he's not panicking, he's not apologizing, he's not even changing his stand. All right, his core argument remain the same: Bitcoin halving cycle and driven by bull market and all of that. Now Richard Hart also made an interesting point recently about the nature of his community, and he said a lot of people who are complaining during the dip, usually people who invested more than they shouldn't have afford to invest. All right, and PULSECHAIN is not the problem. That his personal discipline problem is that he's not going to sell at the top, at the bottom. All right, so if only you were comfortable losing your investment, you didn't invest more than what you can afford to lose, you wouldn't feel anything. You will see this thing as opportunity. All right, instead of panicking in this crisis. So a lot of things that he have said, so that shows you that Richard Hart is not even he's not changing his stand. He knows that he controls the game. He have the money to pump the market. He's just waiting for the right time to do it. So we all know this, and we understand it. But you have to understand something. I want to show you the physiology of the market. What smart money do when market is down. I know that we are down seriously. I know that, but I want to share with you what smart money, the physiology of the market. All right, what smart money normally do. So when you see a well and serious investors are buying, they don't just buy it and announce it. They don't post it. They don't tweet about it. They don't make YouTube video to show you what they do. They quietly buy slowly over the weekend, over the month. And by the time the lateral investor sees the price moving and jumping in, the smart money have already accumulated their position and, at a fraction of a cost. So right now on chain data across the board, across the whole board of crypto, the market shows that wallets are accumulating quietly. Just yesterday, one whale spent about $90,000 over the 3, 4, 5 days buying only Hex. All right. So accumulation is quietly happening in multiple altcoin system, whether PULSECHAin or other those of ecosystem, Solana, all of it, where smart monies are buying it. Only time will tell. But the pattern of their behavior and price suppression during the accumulation phase is always the same thing. They always do it. All right. The lesson I have learned in crypto is that whenever it's dipping, I add more to my position. Whenever it's dipping, I add more to my position. I don't look at the price and say, oh no, it's dipping. I know that I believed in this I believe in this project for a long run. Therefore, I am not selling now and I am not willing to lose more of my position. Instead, I add more of my position. So you have to understand that whales are buying in at a rate of high, and when the market will flip, everybody will regret not buying it. All right. So if you are still here and you are think my video is very educative and you are understanding what I'm saying, I want you to smash the like button, comment. I understand. Tell me your own strategy. I want to know what you are doing. Are you buying? Are you holding? Or are you just watching? All right. I want to know what you are doing. I want you to comment it below. Let me know that you are with me. All right. Now, I want you to understand what you should be paying attention to. Forget about all those noise, all those bear market narrative and all of that, blah, blah, blah. This one have quitted. You are going to see more and more negative news. Some people will intentionally push you out of your position. They will say, oh no, I am quitting PULSECHAin. I am moving to Bank. I am moving to Solana. I am. They want to push you out to sell, to buy the dip. Don't think you are with them. This is a money game we are playing. We are not playing fair. I can come out and say, no, I'm not talking about PULSECHAin anymore because I want the price to remain like this for me to get money to buy more. Because if I start bullish posting on PULSECHAin and telling you to buy it, you might buy it even before I get my next paycheck. Understand the physiology of people, what they do. All right, so here are the few things you need to be watching every time. Watch Bitcoin dominance closely. Anytime you see a significant amount of drop on Bitcoin dominance, that is then a signal that altcoin season is approaching. And also watch Proofverse update because it's still under development and it could be the catalyst to shape PULSECHAin to another level. All right, and watch global inflation data is coming out every week and it's going to come out this week. Any surprising number will move the market and the market will move immediately. The market doesn't even wait for anybody. So any slighted thing can move the market now because we haven't seen this kind of sharp drop in crypto for constantly 5 months. We have been dipping without no retreat. So retreat is going to be crazy. And also watch Richard Hart's tweet because he always drop important information without warning and most of people will miss it. And also make sure you're watching this channel because every single day I made video breaking it down to you, giving you real-time news and updates about PULSECHAin. All right, so if you are here and you are still watching, I want you to smash the like button. Ask me any question you want to ask me. I will answer you. I want you to smash the like button and make sure you share this video so that it will get to PULSECHAin Lil holders. I want to get to 15,000 subscribers. This is our target before the year end. Remember, this is what we are doing to get to 15,000 subscribers before the year end. So all you can do me a favor is just like my video, subscribe to my channel. It gives me more energy to dive deep into the market and research the coin and come up with my video and give you my analysis. So, like I said, you watch all this thing, you are good. So don't listen to the noise. People will always talk. Don't listen to them. All you should be focused on is adding more to your position. We have $650 million on Ethereum. We have reserve. I have told you that The crypto that will survive this cycle is crypto that have utility, crypto that have reserve, crypto that have little communities. And PULSECHAIN have utility, X have utility, ProofS have utility, PulseS is functioning, and we have $650 million in Ethereum reserve. And we also have a strong, massive community cult. I don't call them community anymore. We are family members, all right? So PULSECHAIN meet all those categories of people that are going to survive the next cycle. And we already know what happened. Every cycle, we get a coin crushed out. Just like in 2022, when FTX collapsed, everybody was laughing at Solana at $8. And before you know, 2023 to 2024, Solana went to $250. Go back to 2019, everybody was laughing at Ethereum at $300, $200, and Ethereum moved from there and go to $4,800 in 2021. So we have seen it oftentimes, anytime that a crypto get crushed and the community feel fed up and everybody is panicking, the next cycle always become brutal. So this is exactly point of PULSECHAIN. This is exactly where we are. We are at the time of frustration phase, whereby everybody in crypto, everybody in PULSECHAIN especially, is getting mad and frustrated, and community is dropping out one by one. And I can guarantee you for sure, with what I know, history doesn't repeat it, but it's often rhymed. In the next cycle, PULSECHAIN is going to be talk of the town, and ProofS can do a 1000S. I'm not saying all this because I'm financial advice. No, I'm just a YouTube content creator making video teaching you about PULSECHAIN. And I will be doing here every day here by this time again tomorrow, and I will be here and we will be talking about PULSECHAIN. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.